and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to be learning here in Blender how to use the shading category right over here. And at the end of the video we are going to be able to make textures and colors, which are materials in Blender or in game development software like these. So that's for you guys. Let's get right into it. So now that we're inside our Blender, let's get right started. So here we made a new project in Blender here. And let's work directly with shading, shall we? Let's click on the shading. And right before I start, guys, just a quick disclaimer. I am not going to be explaining anything that I've explained in past videos about Blender. So be sure to watch these videos if I am explaining things that you guys cannot understand. Thank you. Now, back to the video. Let's get right into it. So if we click on the shading tab, we can see a bunch of things. Well, just to get some of this stuff gone and out of our way, let's go up here where my mouse is, and drag it here. So you see, guys, when you have this, also same thing here, when you have like that, those four small rectangles, put it here, and now we have a clear space of view. Because those other small tabs are not useful and we won't need to use them now. What we have to know now is how to use our materials, which is a texture or a color if you guys are really new to Blender making or game development in general. So here we have our object. And you might see that here in the what we call nodes, we have a bunch of small giggly things. So we can zoom it in and out. And really we can use all of the key thingies that we usually use, like in our basic layout thing, like G to move around, G to move around an object. And if you had two objects, two nodes, you can rotate them. And you can scale them if you have two objects. It's really fun. And yeah, so let's just play around with some of these things. Here we see that we have the material output thingy. Well, let's take a look at it. And by the way, to navigate around, it's the middle mouse button and just drag around. And so here we have the material output node, and this is where we put the surface on. But now we can go to the more general sense of it. Let's go Shift A, make a cube, not cube. Actually, it's better if we make a circle. Usually we use materials for circles. Actually, in game development, materials are usually defined as circles. So you can turn around, you can see very well. Materials like just the texture, like I explained to you guys here at the beginning of the video. Shift A, okay, Shift A. Oh my god, you have so many things. Well, if we open, we see so many things here. Well, we can just, the best thing to do is just research like that. So the first thing I'm going to teach you guys is Veronoi. So yes, sorry guys, I'm very sorry because it's been quite a long time since I've been using any of this. Because I've been lately making you guys some coding related videos. But here you can see, if you put in the base color, it's very cool because the base color, it put like that. After you can put randomness, here is a random, it's kind of cool. Scale, can make it like mosaic. Then you can make a really crazy scale. Let me just make it. Okay, so it's way too small. What if you guys wanted to put it somewhere else? So now the second thing, here I have 3D, 4D, 2D. Play around with it. 2D, 1D. Yeah, 1D doesn't work for this. 4D works. You can also use it for animations, which would be in another video. But 3D is the basic, the main one. After here we have F1, F2, which is also super cool. Random, scale. Let's see. After here we have smooth, F1. Ooh, kind of cool. Blurry, a little bit blurry. Decent true edge. I have no clue what this does. No speed radius, no. So that's everything for Voronoi. So let's do Voronoi again. Except here, you see, maybe you guys don't want this color, right? Well, no problem at all. We can just use the next thing that we're going to be learning is the color ramp. Just write color ramp and put it on here. Just put it on this. And if you want ever cut anything, cut a line, just do Control, right click and drag. That just cuts. So you guys can really play around with this stuff. I don't think that I've played enough with this. But you guys can. So now we have the color ramp. We can use this to change the color and to make small gradients, like this, for example. We can move these small thingies to change how much we want the one thing on a material. And you see, we use the Voronoi text to color into the factor. That's going to, you can really just experiment it. That's going to be the text I want to put, and then you put the color placing. You can do blue, for example, how much blue you want. Then you can select by pressing them. Then you can change colors, like you put green. Then you can make like the earth, for example. There it is, the earth. Then you can really change the randomness, change the scale. And then, yeah, we can really change a lot of it. So here, there's the basic things for you guys here. Yeah, so we can really change this. Okay, here. So now that we know, we can also do some plus to make another one. Let's put some reddish. So another one. Let's make it some orangish. Now you can really play with how much you want more, how much less. Go above. You can really play around with it. Okay, you can make another one. Let's say black. Let's see another one. Let's say this. Yeah, so you can really change and play around with it and really make nice patterns. And yeah, you can even remove linear, cortical, linear. We'll add one more. I just want to change this to the default. And also you can really change linear, 8 spline, constant, which I have no clue. I don't know if we use this, that's the problem. Let's just keep linear thing with it. Yeah. Just in case. Like you can also delete same key like in our basic layout setup, and we can do the same things. Let's look for color ramp, and here we can put a thing. It can really change around, and you can even change this. You can even change it like do this. What will happen? Voronoi, you put the distance. What if you put it here? Ooh, nice patterns. You know what I mean? So you can really play around with it. Make it cooler, make it nicer, make it lighter. You can really change and make bacterias. And maybe here I'd want to do some F1 smooth. It looks nice. For example, you guys can do so we can really make it nice with that. And maybe you can even try position, which I've never tried for you guys. Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's see. So position, that's position for you guys. Position. After you can really customize it. More of this, but just this. Yeah, this looks cool. Then you can make like eyes or something. No, even better. Let's transform the blue into red. And here you can make eyes. And then if in maybe another video, I'm going to teach you guys how to texture paint and things. So here we can see in this mode, we can see, oh, there's an eye. Anyways, so that's the Voronoi. Now let's go to another texture. So if you want, you can just see all the textures here and play with it. Next one is Musgrave texture. I just put a height factor in there and play a little bit around. Musgrave is really just like bam, a splash of color, if you will. They can play around with, and yeah, that's Musgrave. Yeah, you can also play around with this detail, dimension. Ooh, cool rash. See, lacunarity and scale. So now, after Musgrave, let's do let's see, what texture we have. We have, well, I never even tried texture checker. You can do many things. Just the basics of what you usually use. Let's do wave texture. Let's try black. It's cool. We can do black and white. But I want to only take this, put it there. Yeah, black and white. You can scale. You can do many cool things with it. Ooh. You can do detail scale, rough, phase office. Ooh. You can even do X, Y, bands, rings, sign, saw, triangles. And you can really play with it. And next one, I guess, because these are really the main ones. Noise is the next. Noise texture. We can play around with it. We can put factors. I think we usually use no color. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Musgrave. It's similar to Musgrave, but it has a little more that shine there. Let's try to give it some yellowish. You can put it for dirt, for example. Like, yeah, for example, if I had some rough details, scales, distortion. For you guys who are wondering, why can't we do it? Can we do it as an object? Well, we can. It's just usually use these here. And yeah, so it's really cool how we can use these different things. And I think that we are done, but there's one last thing I want to say. And I want to check, because you guys can also play around with this stuff and do a bunch of things. Let's do the last one. Magic texture. And if we remove this color ramp and you just put this, the base color, it really just make cool rainbows. Then you can even put, oh wow, you can even put depth. Of depth. It's crazy. You can really put a lot of depth And yeah, that's the magic one. The last thing that is not a texture, it is, let's just take a basic one, vertical texture, because we started with that, didn't we? Let's put distance. Now let's put some color, maybe. Yeah, color's better. Let's try texture. The texture coordinate. Generate vector. You put in vectors, and then here have generate. Generate is the normal, but then you can put normal, which is a three-dimensional object. And here, oh, you can see it's different. Yeah. And really, you can change randomness, and you can put in cube beep beep beep, and you can really play with it. So you have object and generated. Object, it just puts the same texture that is generated. So generated, you put that texture, but around the whole object until it can fill it. And yeah, object is what it does. So it's really different. If you want a lot of things onto your object of the normal generated, put object. But if you want, you can just put generated normal. I mean, usually you'd want to put generated texture coordinate. Usually you want to do it. It's really just the best practice. And one last thing, hey guys, here you can also put in normal. You can put the color, sorry, the distance, I think it is. Yeah, the distance into the normal, and the color into the base. Oh no, sorry, it's a bump map that you need. Bump. So the last thing I'm going to be talking about is the bump map. Oh, sorry, there's no, you don't call it a bump map anymore? Oh yeah, you call it a bump. Anyways, the bump here. Bump map. So you put the distance, then you can change it. The strength. Let me just see for you guys. No, it's height. You put in height, sorry. Height. It is really cool. Change strength. Distance. It really just makes it three-dimensional. And you can, maybe here it doesn't work, but I'll just show you guys one project that I've been working on to end this thing in a good finale. I'll show you guys a project that I've been working on. So here it might be just like by a few bit of materials. And it's loading a bit. Loading. Yeah, this is the thing that I've done, and I use Voronoi. You guys can see it's so cool. And I use some roughness there, and here I use some Voronoi and use the bump map to really seem it to be three-dimensional. But if in 3 dimensions, look at the object, it's not bumped at all. I didn't even need to do anything. So that's the bump map for you guys. Shift this, and I can just do F12. And here you can see, guys, it's my thing here. I should maybe put a little bit of more light, just to show you guys. I just wanted to show you guys the thing that I've been working on, to show you how powerful this is. I'll just take light. I'll put sunlight.
A few moments later.
Ta-da! So yeah, I just want to show you guys something, some project that I've been working on. And yeah, this is the thing that I've been working on, that where I use some shading, and that's really just to show the potential for you guys. So I hope that you'll have a great day today, and I hope that you also learned a lot about this video. So without further ado, guys,